Yes, so we left off in the tavern and we were about to send Fisk out to go and gather information to find out where Lord Vasili's manor is, because we find it highly suspicious that he hasn't invited us to dinner, that he invited us to Lady Vakta's. And so we were just in the tavern talking about that downstairs, about to send Fisk off.
No. You guys are upstairs. Fisk was sent downstairs to discuss with Danica.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, we were upstairs.
So Fisk
and then we sent Fisk downstairs.
Yeah, correct. So Fisk is now downstairs, having just spoken with the bar owner's wife, Danica.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm not as prepared as I normally am this week, so just fly with it, team.
That's okay. We're all good.
We'll probably go a direction you wouldn't have been prepared for anyway.
Yeah, well, that's...
I want to see Lady Vakta's basement.
That's true.
I think that's where he lives.
So
I think he's the experiment.
Well, I was mind mapping everything about what we know and what we don't know, which is a lot. And because Lord Vasili's so sketchy. Everything from, do you remember when we first met him and the farmers couldn't really notice him? But to Irina's reaction, she said it was that same reaction because she was rubbing her neck. And she said it was like Strahd, but not Strahd. And then because Bern, you weren't here. So, I was thinking, well, is Vasili Strahd's brother in disguise? Because remember we had that story about Tatiana and stuff? Could Vasili just be a bitten cohort of Strahd? It's like all that kind of stuff. I was like, who is Vasili?
Yeah.
Sketchy. He is sketchy. So we were talking about going to the winery and getting that run of wine for Danica. But I was looking at our task list and we still haven't got the book of Strahd from the Dusk Elf yet, have we? From the injured Dusk Elf. Because I don't think you guys did that. You're too busy fighting vampires, right?
You are way more prepared than any of us are. We're all just sitting here blank-faced like monkeys.
I couldn't sleep because of the heat. I did a lot of sketching out stuff about Curse of Strahd, anything to avoid my assignment at 3:00 in the morning. So the winery, because I wrote a couple of notes that I forgot to put in the chat, but about the winery, because do you remember that it said, look to the Wizard of Wines, in wood and sand the treasure hides. And then we had that other cryptic thing from Danica about Vasili only drinking Dragon Crush wine. So I added that to the task list of things we have to ask about. But I was just going to say, as a group, because we still had figure out who stole the bones as well, right? Because Father Lucian, we never finished that bit either, did we? We didn't try and figure out who took the bones from the church.
We need to find out who a doppelganger is.
Yeah. So we had all these things that we haven't gone back and done, but I was trying to think of what do we do in priorities and in terms of Fisk and Vasili so that we can check out how sketchy he is. Because maybe he is living in Lady Vakta's basement. If there's no manor, is that where he's living? And if so, why the hell could he eat garlic? And touch silver? It's all
very weird.
It is really weird. It really bugged me last week. And the other clue that I had that really bothered me and kept me awake the most, which is weird, is Duncan said when I put my boots on, they were lighter than when I came in. And I was like, have I stuck my feet in a pair of mimics? Are my feet going to get eaten?
Muddy. Oh, yeah.
I know. I was worried about each shoe being a mimic after that and just waiting to then eat me from the ground up. So...
Jesus.
Let me just hang on. I'm sorry. I've got so many great ideas listening to this. This is fantastic. Keep going.
Dunk's like,
that's a great idea. What a great idea. Who would have thought of that?
Well, me at 3:00 in the morning because it was so hot I couldn't sleep. So I thought as a group, given Fisk has gone off to try and find Vasili's, should we just try and figure out what our next priority is? I mean, is it the wine? Is it Father Lucian and the bones? Do we care enough about that? Checking out Lady Vakta's? And sorry, what was on my task list? Oh, the Book of the Dusk Elves that talks about Strahd.
Yeah, that's right. And I'd kind of like to see the elves in a way. And there's also, I think we need to think about the timeline of when this next festival is and if we want to be here or not. And what are we going to do with Irina? Is she going to come with us, or I don't really want to leave her here unprotected.
I think we have to take her with us to protect her.
Yeah.
So
Will
maybe
she go though?
Well, I guess maybe that's what we do as a group chat. We just say to Irina, these are the things we're looking at. What do you think about coming with us to the wine? But I just couldn't figure out our priority, given we're still trying to figure out stuff about Strahd. It's like we say, do we go and see the Dusk Elves first, get the book, and then leave the town during the festival and just go to the winery? I don't know. What do you guys think?
So while you all think of that, Fisk, let's just cut to you while Maria's just had a monologue up in the girls' bedroom.
Sorry.
So it's like, I can't sleep, so
And then I hit her with
neither
a
shall
pillow.
any of you. Oh my God, it's the pillow fight. It's starting. It's fantastic. All right.
I know.
I was Googling psychotherapy for her.
It's been a long week.
Yes. Fisk, you've spoken with Danica. Some of the information that has just been imparted to the group upstairs is there. But I'm going to give you the opportunity at the end of your conversation to just, as you've turned, to just come back to Danica and just go, just one more thing. So if there's anything that you'd like to ask her, bearing in mind that in context you've had the dinner at Lady Vocta's place, Vasily came, he was late to arrive and he was early to leave. Lady Vocta invited you to do a number of things on her behalf if you were interested in supporting her. And clearly there's tension between the Burgomaster and the House of Vocta in terms of their relative positions inside Vallaki.
As I wasn't here last week, anything else I need to... So Vasily's come late to the dinner.
Didn't I send you the link to the YouTube so you could watch it, so you could prepare?
Did you read my notes?
Unfortunately, a busy man, and there was no notes.
I did put notes up.
They're like awesome
journal
notes.
notes. I'm literally
They're like some of the best notes
looking
ever.
at them right
They're
now.
like some of the best notes ever.
Oh, thanks.
Well, that's why I gave you an inspiration for them.
Yeah, they were good.
Oh,
cool.
Sorry, they hadn't synced up. They were all empty.
The tech man who can't work tech strikes again.
You're so mean. I think you should come and join my group and help me with my group assignment people.
I feel like I'm really thriving in this online world because in real world I'm like too passive and like socially anxious, and then like in online world I'm like, no, I don't need to know you. I don't do the assignment. Just don't touch it, please. Thanks.
All right, this is helpful. So Fisk, other than helping someone with an assignment, no, that's cool. It's very good. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or are you just going to return and back upstairs to discuss the situation with your colleagues?
So what have I... So I've gone down there, I've talked to her.
You just got to find Lord Vasily's manor. So we're looking for information on where he lives. Because when we walked back from Lady Vocta's, I asked the servant and we didn't get an answer.
You didn't...
So did I ask her that question?
Yes, you asked her that. You didn't... Ernst, the manservant of Lady Vocta, who walked you back, scouted around that particular question. However, the Lady Vocta, not Lady Vocta, Danica Martikov gave you a sort of hushed response. I see. You are looking for Lord Vasily's home. It is strange We never hear of anyone dining in Vasily's home, or any Vasily ever inviting anyone to his home. This is a strange place. In fact, as a tavern owner, I know most people in this town, and I could not even tell you where to look for Vasily's home. But he does travel. He's not here all the time. That I know for sure.
Where does he travel?
Well, where can we all but travel within the mists of this this land on this this island, or wherever it is that we are? Yes. Are you okay? You seem to have been lost in thought.
I'm okay.
This is good to know. Well, would you like a nightcap for 3 copper? I have a special for you.
Sure. Give me one.
No
Hit me
worries.
up.
It's the purple grey bash number 3, and she pours you a small, like not a full glass, but a small glass of it.
Yeah. I'll drink that down.
Okay. And that's
it. I'll head back upstairs.
okie dokie.
Okay, so we'll pretend you've come into the room.
I'll move you up there. The powers of
That's okay.
The powers
The game.
of the master of the dungeon. You are there. You walk in as they are all pillow fighting. They suddenly instantly stop.
And pretend we weren't really
That's right.
doing that.
Except for Cage.
So, did you want to go and sneak around the street to some other areas to ask about Lord Vasily?
It's about 11.
I can go do some scouting.
It's about 11 o'clock at night.
Am I still awake?
Yeah, you're in there as well. Yeah. Like I assume that you were all.
I'm in that room. Okay.
I assume that you were all in the rumpus room type thing, pillows and stuff, you know.
Yeah, correct.
Can I cast a spell? Or?
Sure. What do you want to cast?
Not on me.
Cast away, my young man.
Hold on.
What is it that you are going to cast? Now I'm speaking like that in Dungeon Master mode,
2 seconds.
so that is really good.
Sorry, hold on. I just had to muck around with my characters. I hadn't finished sorting them out, so hold on 2 seconds. I want to cast. How far away was what's her name's house?
Lady Vokta.
Lady Vokta.
Lady Vokta.
Lady Vokta's house.
About 1,500 feet. As the crow or raven flies. Nice background there, but by the way.
Okay, so I'm sweet to cast this then because I've got a range of a mile for this. So I'm just going to cast Clairvoyance, and the little invisible sensor is just going to pop up right in the corner, like down kind of where we were sitting, so it's kind of like inconspicuous in the room that Lady Vokta was in. Just gonna
so
watch.
as you begin
now
to
this is great.
As you begin to cast the spell, your mind strikes back to the arcane powers and the instructions and rituals that belong, to this clairvoyance spell that takes 10 minutes and requires vocal, semantic, and material. So what exactly was the 100 gold piece jeweled horn or glass eye for seeing? Where was that on your character sheet? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, I'm gonna use I thought I had gold
Yeah,
pieces.
no. A focus worth at least 100 gold pieces. Either a jeweled horn for hearing, or a glass eye for seeing. Is that kind of detail that perhaps one of your assignment friends could have edited out, Maria, earlier on? But
Quite possibly.
But at this particular point, it's going to cost you
Cool.
a spell slot.
Yep.
Hang on, I'll loan you
Cool.
my glass eye. Sorry, it's not really glass.
And Cage, the spell is successful. Concentrating, you're closing
awesome.
your eyes. You can see what part of her house.
Well, it has to be something that I'm familiar with. So I'm just going to look into. I think it actually has to be a room that I'm familiar with.
Okay, so are you seeing or hearing?
So I'm going to sit. First, I'm going to. You can see or hear, eh? Okay, I'm just going to hear. I'm going to listen to what's going on.
There is a dim crackle of what could be the fireplace that was in Lady Voctor's place. You can hear that. You don't hear anything else. After a minute, you hear some footsteps and a shuffle, and a door open and close. You hear a sigh, and what appears to be someone perhaps collapsing into a couch. It's a man's grunt. The silence continues now. After about 6 minutes, you hear a woman's voice. He recognises it's Lady Voctor's. Ernst, what is your opinion of our friends? Will they support us in our actions? I don't know, lady, says a male voice. They seem suspicious of everything. They asked me about Lord Vasily. I see. And what did you say? I told them the truth, Lady Voctor. I see. The truth is always the most handiest of deceptions, is it not? Yes, it is, Lady Voctor. I shall retire and visit upon them in the wee hours of the morning to see if they are intending to support us against the Burgomaster. I see. Well, let's hope that they do. The time is nigh, and the prophecy is coming. Send word also in the morning to our book club friends that the time has come, and we shall meet in our usual location at dusk tomorrow. Yes, Lady Voctor. And with that, you hear footsteps, a door shutting, and you hear a sigh again. And at that point, the spell ends. Do you open your eyes?
Cool. Yes, I'm opening
Give
up
me a
my eyes.
perception
I look
check
around the
here.
room.
Excellent. Fantastic. That's great. No worries.
I see shit all.
Right, excellent. Perhaps our druid will give us a perception check. Performance. What were you doing? Performance.
That's the pillow fight.
Oops, wrong button. Sorry.
That was she attempted to hit Starfire with a pillow.
Okay, and
Starfire,
Fisk. I'll get
then.
one from you
Get
and
back.
one from you, Maria, as well. Let's go for the
Ugh.
whole hog. Perception rolls all around.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping for performance to hit back with the pillow, but that didn't work.
It's very distracting, that pillow.
I know it is, isn't it? It's all the straw bits sticking out. Hey, Nick.
Oh, it's that kind of tavern. Should have just stayed in the barn.
Yeah. Where's the goose feather pillows? It's so sad.
Okay.
So while we're not
So
noticing,
while we're back on the call, so Cage, as you sort of come out of it, everything's a bit blurry from that sort of having that concentration where you've like had your eyes closed and you're really like concentrating, and everything's just a little bit dimmer, and everything around you just seems a little bit less sort of clear.
All right, guys. I'll tell you what I just heard.
And Maria, did you get my message?
oh, sorry. I just noticed then. Hang on. Wait. It's in Skype chat, isn't it?
Because that I can send it directly to you just in Skype. I can just click on you.
No, it's okay.
Select it.
Is
there a problem?
There's something.
Have you?
There is with my Skype. It's like got a blank screen when I open up my chat. When I'm in this call in particular, it's like it's blank. So I can see that you sent me a message, but when I physically open it, it goes back to a blank screen. And I don't know why.
Okay.
Can you send it on Facebook?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Thanks, love.
It's weird. That happened to me last week too.
Yeah, it's weird. Hey, I don't know. It doesn't happen on the other Skype one, unless it's a new update. Something's not working very well. I look at Cage and I go, dude, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, a little bit hazy, but
There's something with your left eye. It's kind of, I don't know if the others have noticed, but it's turned almost black and you've kind of got this mist over it. You're looking a little bit worse for wear right now.
Whoa.
oh, yeah, okay, maybe I should.
You all notice now
some
that his
sleep.
eye looks as if it's got some sort of vile corruption within it. It's like it's all
Someone's watching.
it's
us.
almost gone black,
Milky.
Uh-oh.
and there's like a mist where the pupil should be that's just sitting there, but the eye itself is almost it if it could smell putrid, it certainly looks it. And Cage, you now have sight only through your right eye.
Wow.
Fuck. This is probably why you should have read that spell and had that glass eye.
Yeah. So we got
Mate.
a spy.
Maybe, I don't know, Wolfril, do you have healing?
Yeah. Was just checking my spells.
So Tim, make sure you make that note in your
healing?
character sheet, please, and under your physical descriptions.
Sure.
And
The one-eyed
and
wanderer.
any visual perception,
Lucky eye.
any visual perceptions will be at disadvantage.
How about I try a healing word on him? It's either that or call lightning.
Yeah, I don't
Put
know
him
if
out of
that's
his
going to help.
misery.
What do you think, Cage?
Yeah, give it a go. Try and heal it, or we can cut it out.
Well, I'll cast it at a higher level and we'll see if we can fix it, because that's pretty mega. Maybe I can use some medicine at the same time
Mm.
with all
Do you
my
think I
eye
should-
training that I've
should-
had.
Should we get me an eye patch sorted?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm going to give you a
Hmm.
healing word.
Oh,
The magical energy flows into his body. It restores 7 hit points of damage. Have you got any hit points that you've lost? No. So it's kind of like
Nothing happened.
nothing happened at all. There's no physical
Bugger.
change to the eye, and you still now realise that you're myopic, both in personal views and eyesight.
hmm
Terrible.
Cure wounds be any better? I don't think so. All it does is give hit points back.
Fist,
Mm.
over to you. You're back up. You've finished discussing, and you sort of now in this conversation as well. Is there anything you wanted to do?
I'm just going to update everyone with what I found out, which was nothing downstairs.
How do you feel about sneaking around the town trying to find out late at night to other places, other taverns?
When the vamps are out in force and by myself, and no,
Just
that's a
checking.
great way. Yeah, no, I'm up to that. I'm probably tired and as well, so
Just checking. You never know.
it'll have some negative percentage. Some raped in the alley.
Okay, I'm guessing that's a no. So maybe we could stick that on our list for tomorrow.
Can I try to medicine him up with my healer's
You
pouch?
sure can.
And mask him,
Put
pop on a
a
few
poultice
herbs.
on his eye. That'd be yeah, sweet.
Yeah. If nothing else, it'll help stop other people looking out of his eye at us, but I would like to try to fix that if I can.
Yeah. Can I just fashion like an eye patch for a start? Like, have anyone got a sewing kit or anything? Or
Ooh, I don't.
I'm
Not
just
in my
re-
equipment list. We could just tear a strip of, cloth and just wrap it around your head, old school.
I have got glasses on. Maybe just black one of those out.
Yeah, I'm just marker because there's such thing as marker in this kind of time.
Paint.
I know the
paint.
DM's like giving us that, really. It's
Melt
very
the wax
important,
off
Junk.
melt the base of my shoe and just cover it over the glasses, one side.
Like, just crack one lens so that it's like all and no one can quite see.
That's a good idea.
Does it look cool though? Does the black eye look cool or does it look scary?
It
It looks
scary.
disgustingly
Looks scary.
disgusting.
But hold on, do I
That's
look cool?
rancid.
Does it match the fit?
The whole mage thing. No, maybe not.
Yeah.
Looks like you have a decaying disease. Sorry.
Is it like
Wow,
cool
like that.
leper or like sick leper?
Yeah.
Not cool.
Do you want people to
Oh,
scream as you walk through the streets, or depends what you're going for?
It's not good.
Well, I've done my best medicine on you. Let me know if you want me to cut it out.
I actually would give it a go if we're able to do something like that. Try to.
Cut
Really?
it out. No, bad idea.
Cage, you're very brave.
Do you think? That's brutal.
So brave.
I was joking.
Do you think it's because
Yeah,
can you
me
feel
too.
it? Can you feel it decaying? Like, are you worried it's going to spread and your whole body's going to just basically get disease? So you're thinking, chop it out now?
He wasn't before, but now he is.
Exactly.
Sorry. My mind's going to lots of places.
All right. So,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm just wondering, as I played Fisk last week, I'm pretty sure I already agreed to go out scouting for Lord Vasili's house. Does that decision have any
Not
weight
now that Fisk's here.
now?
Because you actually haven't left.
I'm finding ear grating on my brain, and Cage's really weird eye is getting to me. I'm going to go to bed.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna follow after you.
Yeah, aren't you? Irina
the
is
girls
there,
to
and
their
she
pillow
is a little
fight.
disturbed, and she says,
Can you
yeah,
go
she
away?
goes, look, I have to apologise. She sort of shakes her head a bit, and the whole eye thing has just brought her back to reality, so to speak. Like it's a pretty horrific sight. It's just like this, and it's weeping a little bit as well.
Whoa.
Oh, the ghost
Ooh.
gravity. Oh, she's so proud of me. Sorry.
She goes, I see the corruption is entered into your eye with the magic that you cast. This is, I need to get to the church. We need to get me to safety. I am not, this tonight, I was thinking that I should stay with.
Ia interrupts. Stop being a selfish bitch. Cage has just hurt his eye. It's not all about you, babe. We're trying to help. Calm
I
down.
understand. I think I am perhaps the best help to you if you'll deliver me to the church, and I am safe there, I believe. But we must find the bones. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we're trying to help you. Just chill your mill.
So how about we just take a vote on the priority and just go, is the priority to sort out the bones and figure out who the doppelganger was? There's a no from the top left.
Actually, that means we get rid of her quicker.
Oh, wait a minute.
I see. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
I hold no malice against you, my child. I must. I must.
My child, I swear to God, we're probably the same age.
But she's like a baroness now, you know. So I.
It's amazing what
Do we
title
have
does.
any clues who the doppelganger would be? Were we thinking it was Vargas?
I think I would like to remind you that my brother has paid you handsomely to get me to safety. I do not feel safe. I thought I could be safe at Lady Vakta's place, but I think I do not know. It is, and she rubs her neck. I do not know. There was something going on there with I don't know. But I did feel safe for a moment there. But then suddenly, towards the end, when you all suddenly abruptly left, that safety left me. But perhaps, maybe Lady Vakta is the place for me to stay. But at this stage,
I think Lady
I am very
Vakta's
hesitant. I would like to tonight, seeing Lord Vasily. He is a very nice man, and but I do not know if I trust him. He seems to be perhaps what they say a womanizer. Perhaps there's something about him that is a little you know anxious.
Look, ear.
You're on the right track, Irina. Stay away from him.
Yeah. I think ear has the right focus.
Yes,
We'll
here I
help
shall
find the
not stand in your
doppelganger
way
and
with
get you to
your
safer.
desires for Lord Vasily. You please do not consider me a competitor for his attention. I am sure that
That's
he
funny.
likes the horny, um, you know, look of your head.
So
And I'm sure he likes the soft, pokey, squishy thing that is your skin that could easily be ripped apart and eaten. Ah, yes.
you
Humans love
you are
them.
a very funny girl. I like this. I like you, despite
Yeah.
things a little uncertain at times. But you know, at times I feel safe with all of you, and other times I think you all are a little short of the Morning Lord's prayers. Yes, look, uh, I think
So
we go tomorrow, please,
So I
to
think-
St. Andrews, and we find if the bones are there. We find if I can, if it is sacred ground still, or perhaps I come with you. You know, perhaps I am actually safer there. But or maybe we go to. I do not know. And she sighs and falls back against her bed.
how about
That sounds.
How about you just have a nice little sleep and we'll chat amongst ourselves and figure out the plan for tomorrow. And you just stay with us and we'll keep you safe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You,
Don't worry,
church
because
isn't
there is
far.
something.
despite
Vasily-
despite your dragon heritage, you do bring me some comfort. You speak much sense. This is true. Good evening.
So, but just be careful with Lord Vasily. We think he may be like Strahd. What is that?
What sound is that?
I don't know.
Okay, who was that?
Don't know.
Bernard?
Not me.
No. Yeah, it so was. Look at your little face. You're like,
who was that? That's like
I don't know. It wasn't me.
Cage,
Wasn't me. Random.
Wasn't me.
Nikki.
Was me.
No, there's nothing.
No, it
Nothing
wasn't
there.
me. Why can I only see 2 videos? It's really
I
weird.
thought like all of you.
My Skype's
Yeah,
gone
it was-
really.
Okay,
Was
maybe
Have
maybe
you? I've only got Maddie and
maybe
Maria.
Gigi Ping's just tuning in.
Oh, that's all right. That's all you need.
Gigi
Selective
Ping
video.
and I go way back.
I'm so confused about what that sound was.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
That's so weird, isn't it? I blame it on
I know.
Microsoft. So,
Maybe I've got to
okay, so
throw
do we
this
want
computer
to
out. Like, yeah. Anyway.
maybe do we want to then go and find the doppelganger? Do you want to start with that? And then do we want to go look for the book for Strahd with the Dusk Elves? What
Mhm.
does the team
Yes,
think?
I think good plan this is.
Yeah.
Good plan,
Yep,
me.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to roll with that.
So we'll try and
Okay.
hunt down who the doppelganger could be, possibly.
Mhm.
Is there any spells? Do you guys have anything for finding objects? Like, did we have whatever the bones were wrapped in or anything like that? Does Fisk have like a remnant in his bag, or is there any way we can try and find them? No?
Has he washed his
Let me have
hands
a look.
since he handled them?
Probably not.
Ooh. I just realized I can add 2 more spells and a cantrip. Oh, vicious mockery.
What's that? Maddie?
So-
Sorry, what were you saying?
I just realized I was looking at my spells and I can add a cantrip and 2 more known spells. So I'm just looking.
Right.
Careful what you
Really
cast.
weird music.
I've got locate object.
Yeah,
Well, that sounds pretty good.
that sounds promising.
Ideal.
Describe a name or an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close, within 30 feet at least once.
Oh, that's great.
That
Excellent.
is
This
a
spell
good spell.
can't locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks the direct path between you and the object.
Okay, that sounds like a great plan then. Okay,
Alright.
so we'll do locate object in the morning. I guess do we do it from the church then? Is that the best place to do it? The spell, because we don't know which direction it went in.
True.
Can you only cast it once a day, or is it a multiple? Is it a cantrip?
No, it's a spell. I don't know.
Okay, well let's try it
It just says
tomorrow.
up to
Maybe
10
to the church.
minutes.
Okay,
1 action.
cool. So that's the plan. Church tomorrow, and then Book of the Dusk Elves.
Mhm.
Strahd's
Sounds-
book. Okay. So I guess we're going to turn in for the night.
Yep.
Yeah. Dunk,
Yeah.
in the rooms, is there like a solid chest or anything we can put things in?
There is a small cupboard. It doesn't really have a lock, but you could, if you had a lock, it's designed to take a lock, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Okay, I'm just going to nip downstairs and ask Danica something before we turn in.
Mm.
I'm going to ask
If I walk
Danica if
into,
she's got something airproof.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you go,
Fisk
Kate.
and I were heading into our room. I was just wondering, was there a mirror on the wall in there?
There is a
Mirror on the wall.
Cool. So I'm just looking in the mirror and freaking out about my eye.
And so you should. It is.
Just-
It
I've
looks.
It is?
So you have completely
said-
lost all sight of it. It looks putrid. To you, it looks beyond black. It looks like it's got bits of dark green in there as well. But there's this white sort of mist, sort of in where your pupil belongs. And it.
Okay. So the glasses that my guy has on, I don't know if you can see how I kind of made the character, but they're kind of like goggly looking things.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want a black one out.
Okay. What are you going to use
so that
to
you
black
can't
it
see
out?
what's going on. Is there a fireplace, or have I
There
got?
is downstairs.
Is there a
There's
fire
no
anywhere
fire in
nearby?
your room, though.
Okay. I'm just going to. Okay. Well, I'm just going to ask. Hey, Marie, when you go downstairs, can you just take my boot with you and just melt a little bit off the bottom of my black boot so it's like liquidy?
To make like a rubber patch.
Pretty much. Well, or more
Eye
like
patch.
just cover the
Yeah, like
the side of my
black eye
goggle.
patch.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
In-
Oh, I might even just give you my goggles, take them off, give them to you, and then you can take it with
I'll
you
tell
down
you
there
what.
if that's cool.
I can just do a little bit from the bottom of my boot if there's rubber. Dunk, is there rubber on
It's
the
not
bottom of my
really
boot,
rubber.
or
We
is
don't
it
really
just
have
double leather?
rubber at this particular point.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
leather.
She's just trying to see if
It's
there
kind
are
of
mimics or
leather.
something.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. How about
All
some leather? We'll find some nice leather
Yeah.
when we're out tomorrow.
why don't you just crack
Oh, I
one?
want to put something over it before I go out anywhere.
Just
probably
crack
a
one
good
of the
idea.
things so that it's shattered.
Yeah, but I don't think
Okay.
that's going to make it impossible to see through.
How big are your boots, Cage? Are they leather boots that are quite high? Because maybe you could cut part of your leather boot off and then make your own patch, like trim it down with your knife.
Hey, Maddie, can you just check Skype,
Yeah,
assuming that you can fucking see Skype? But there you go.
Hey, Dunk, when I'm looking around inside that room, are there any patches, or like, is there any leather on like a seat, or is there any leather inside on that little chest that's in the corner there at the bottom of the? Is there any leather kind of lying around that I
Yeah,
can cut some off?
basically, yeah, you can
Cut
find
a
some.
strip
Yeah, you
off?
can find a strip. Yeah.
Ow,
Cool. So I'm
fuck.
just going to cut that out. I'm going to cover over the goggle and just somehow attach it to it. I'll muck around. I'll find something to attach it with.
My finger
Uh,
hurts. I look
What's
down at
wrong?
my finger. I look down at my finger. My finger hurts. Oh shit, it looks a bit fucked too.
Your
Oh, no.
finger is black?
It's like a little bit on the top edge, and it's
There's
like
no
sticking
black.
out, and it's really
just as
sore.
if someone or somehow the tip has been deformed and sort of extenuating itself further to the left, like a hook.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the tip of his finger on which hand, right or left?
Left.
Left.
The left hand is becoming
My
a
left
hook.
eye.
that's not good. I'm going to do a quick check of me and just see if there's anything that's on my dragon form. Any changes? Hang on, let me just check perception. Bit worried. What did we pick up at Lady Vactor's?
Can we do like a detect magic or something on?
Yeah, that might be an idea.
Yeah. Who's got that? Yourself
That's
and
me.
Wolf
Nikki
Girl?
does that.
No.
You've got it, don't you, Cage?
An arcane check. Don't think so.
Yeah. I'm pretty low for Arcana checks. I mean, I can try, but I don't think I would do very well. No.
So, Maddie, the pain sort of pain is starting to subside, and as the others are sort of busily checking them, I'm not sure if it was Cage or Fisk or someone has whispered something to you.
Strange whispers in your head? That's never good.
Okay.
And if you need just to check that, you can go back up in that chat.
Yeah, I did. Yep,
Okay.
it's all good.
This is all very strange.
This is very worrying.
So, Dunk, did we notice anything? Perception, checking our own bodies? Like I'm
You're
just having
fine.
a look just
Yeah,
to make
everything's
sure
pretty
nothing
much still there.
elemental.
Yep.
I'm good.
No problem. If you want to,
That's
like,
good.
sort of do something with the pillow fight while you're checking, that just fill your boots. That'd be great.
That's
That'd be
pretty
great. No
good.
worries.
Can I consult my Arcana about what's
You
going
sure
on here?
can. Give me an Arcana roll. And what was your Arcana check for, Ia?
I was just checking the room, seeing if there was anything happening weird.
Oh, only really in your immediate vicinity.
To you.
Shit.
Wolfrel, you do notice that.
I had that up.
Wolfrel, you do notice that Ia is. There's something not right with Ia. Whether it's the finger or something, but it's not like you detect that she has like any sort of arcane influence or anything like that. You just actually notice as you're looking around that something just tells you she's just been scared absolutely shitless to her fucking core. As if some sort of icy finger scraped it down like chalk, a fingernail on a chalkboard down her spine.
Alright, I'm going to go get my own
What's
room
wrong,
away
Ia?
from these COVID people.
What's wrong, Ia? What's wrong?
Disease.
Oh, nothing. It's fine.
See you guys.
So Fisk,
Really?
Fisk leaves.
Coronavirus enters Barovia.
This isn't good.
Did you pick up anything?
Well, Ia looks very disturbed, but she says she's fine. But
Hang on,
I think
I'm
she
testing
looks
my new
not quite
purchase
right.
I did today, which is my
Ooh.
I
wow.
bought a GoPro. I told the neighbours, because like we bought kayaks together just recently, and I told them just think that I bought it for kayaking, but I actually bought it to record my in-person D&D games, which is why I've got a little stand and all that sort of shit. But anyway, I'm testing it tonight, recording the DM's view. Anyway, there you go.
Okay.
Cool.
Because like, you know.
How's your Twitch going? Your Twitch career?
No, I don't want a
with
Twitch
that?
career. No, I'm just posting stuff to YouTube, and so that way I'll just save that. But I can live stream from that. I could like live stream to Twitch or Facebook, but I don't really want to do that. But that's okay. But it just chews battery up. So, but fortunately it runs, Anyway, boring. Sorry, excited.
That's okay. No worries.
Completely.
It's all
I
good.
need intervention. Someone told me today because I'm buying a $650 camera to just record D&D I play in person once a month. But everyone has their vice.
It's okay.
Does your son know how much your Kickstarter made? Is he aware of what's happening with his half of the money?
His half of the money. Let's just think about that for a little bit.
I thought he only got 250.
He got a gaming computer, and he got to go to Lake Geneva, play D&D, and become friends with Ernie Gygax and meet all the D&D oldies, like Mike Carr, who edited all the AD&D stuff, and so and he got dragged around Star Wars at Disneyland. So I'm thinking probably even, although probably the fact that he spent 6 hours in Star Wars Disneyland and goes, can I please go somewhere else? Because I liked it. Probably tells me something. Okay, we need to work on. Okay, back to you guys.
So, okay.
Can I do an Arcana check too?
Yeah, you sure can. What are you looking for?
Just see if I recall like anything like that I recall about dark magic or something to do with like the corruption look in my eyes, and just see if I recall anything as far as dark magic.
I don't know. I think something dark, something black. It's sort of like, yeah, like with that roll, that's pretty good. It's kind of like, I don't know. Have you seen something like Black on Black recently? Something like that? But it was strange how you were able to do the spell without actually having the physical component. That's what really you think now, like, shit, I should have had like a glass eye or 100 gold piece thing, but somehow the spell was successful. It should have failed, but, I'm not sure. Yeah. So you're just sort of thinking, and, it's sort of, if I can find our most recent. Let me just, yeah. Ah, there we go, Tim. Ah, well.
Was there anything when you came across the bones, Cage? Did you touch the bones?
No.
It's kind of like, Tim, if you're just checking your messenger, you kind of get a bit of a, hang on, something's beeping. That must be my battery going flat. Okay. Right, cool. All right. So yeah, it definitely needs to be powered. That didn't last. That lasted an hour and a bit. All right, cool. Okay, guys, sorry.
So what would a black on black thing mean? What do I recall?
I don't know if I can help you anymore with that, Tim. I think I've helped just a minute ago, and that's about all I can do for you. And if you've seen something like that before, perhaps you should work out what that was for.
Black on black.
No, Maria, this is a private conversation.
Sorry. No, you've just got me thinking. Do it offline. You're making us all go, what was it?
Black on black.
I know.
Sure, I know that song from somewhere.
In the meantime, Dunk, can I go downstairs to see Danica?
You can, but downstairs is now locked up and dark.
Okay. I've missed her.
For it is approaching, it is perhaps the hour of midnight.
Good nap. Are we going to set someone on watch tonight, seeing as he is not freaked out and Cage's eye has gone black? Are we?
And Vasily was dodgy over dinner, and we had that weird offer and all that kind of stuff.
And we had strange garlic, and who knows what it really was.
Yeah.
Seemed like garlic though.
I think you did a check, didn't you? Nikki, yeah.
Yeah, it was all fine. It was absolutely fine.
Hey Tim, I see that I'm not responding. Just to let you know, I've seen that, but I'm not responding. Sorry, Nikki.
Yes.
Yeah, so that definitely was garlic. You are 103% certain that was a garlic herb. Yeah.
And the wine was
And
fine
the wine
too.
was fine as well. Yeah.
That's lucky.
I might go to bed, I think. Get ready for the morning.
Bernard, are you going out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might go out and do a quick bit of scouting.
You are going to go out and do a quick bit of scouting.
After all of
After
that.
all of that, wow.
Everyone's going weird COVID shit going on.
It's safer outside.
You know
with
it's
the
midnight.
vampires.
Give me
right now.
vampires and were creatures any day over this weird shit happening in the hotel room. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I came here for a pillow fight.
Exactly.
That's right.
Leaves sadly disappointed.
Dad, you know it's midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I'll
do
just
you.
do a quick bit of scouting and see what I see.
Okay.
You do
Right.
you.
First, I need a stealth. Then I need a perception. Okay.
And
So
we know
are we
that-
still all in the same room?
I thought you'd gone to your room because you were looking in the mirror.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Fisk is
Can I
heading out.
come wandering back?
Of course you can.
All right. So I had a dream or a vision, and it was to do with me gaining some kind of powers or making me stronger, and it basically said,
Hey Tim, can you roll a
"Will
Constitution
you
saving throw?
accept?"
Uh-oh.
Bow, bow. Words were spoken.
So Cage had a dream, and it wasn't world domination. About obtaining powers.
Oh, hold on.
Constitution saving throw, please.
It rolled it as a dice. Yeah, it rolled as dice.
Yeah, sweet. Suddenly, all of a sudden, Cage buckets over and vomits a black sort of substance, and your throat just, you know, when you like throw up and your throat just goes really. There's black gunk all over the place, and you collapse and you take 12 hit points damage.
You know that joke I made about the decay spreading through the body?
That was a joke. You're fucked.
Oh, maybe
I'm
Starfire is
dying.
clairvoyant. Okay, so you vomited all over the girls' room?
Cool. Thanks for coming back, mate.
Can't talk right now.
Busy throwing up. Nice. Yeah, I've got nothing. I can't do anything for that.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Hey,
Do you
Tim,
want us to turn you into a pile of
if you could
ash
just
now?
check Messenger as well, thanks. Cheers.
I'm going to
I don't like this covert messaging. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Feel
I'm going to-
fragile.
I'm going to call Ear and Wolf roll off to one side and go, okay, if we have to destroy him, what have we got? I know, Nikki, you've got lightning, haven't you?
I've got some spells up my bardish sleeve.
I've got some spells up my sleeve, but I can't. I'm looking for something that can help in this situation, and I'm not sure I've got anything.
Oh,
We
you're
might
so
have to
good.
kill him here.
You're looking for help, and I'm already into that. So what can we do to destroy him? Because
If
it's
we
not
have
looking
to,
good.
he's dead.
Yeah.
And Tim's just sitting here like, I'm not hearing this, but also I thought we were a team.
You mean
Dude,
if he
you're-
goes bad and gets dangerous?
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can handle that.
Vomiting black
on.
stuff is usually an indication of turning evil, isn't it?
Oh,
Tries
okay.
to kill us in general.
I'd be
I've got
killing
a
me.
few options if that
Gotcha.
happens.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of something we can do to help, but maybe we should have cut his eye out.
Yeah.
I could try the old ice knife spell.
Ooh.
But I think it'll hurt him really badly.
Oh god.
Or I could use my sickle. What do we think? What's
Just pop it out. Can we pop it like a zit? Just like,
Could do. I've got big dragon claws. I can kind of go in and
I think
Yeah.
if it's already
Where's
into him though.
if the poison spread, will it do any good?
maybe if we knock him out and then
Maybe we
pull
should
the
take him
eye
to
out.
the church.
Maybe it'll
What
rip
if we
it
took
out.
him
Oh, true.
what if we take him to the church? Maybe the
Yeah.
father.
Can I just say, Bernard, that is the first time in 36 years of playing D&D. But I like it. That's good.
What have you done?
Seriously. Oh my god.
So meanwhile,
Bad.
Fisk, we don't know what Fisk is doing, roaming the streets looking for answers to where Vasily's manor is.
Why are you still laughing at yourself?
I'm guessing that is he unconscious? Is Cage
No,
unconscious
Cage isn't.
on the floor or conscious?
No, he's not unconscious.
Okay. Cage, how are you feeling right now?
Feel a little murderous? Let us know.
Pretty not good.
On
Your
a
voice
scale
is
of
coming back.
Jack Nicholson.
Look
Your
at me.
voice is coming back.
On a scale of Jack
at me.
Nicholson to How to
I'm not
Train Your
feeling
Dragon.
that great. If you I just coughed up black stuff,
Yeah.
and my eye's gone.
But are you
Oh.
feeling
Sick or murderous?
calm, sick, rage,
I'm not feeling
angry?
murderous.
Okay, that's a good
I
sign.
feel fine. Yeah, I feel fine. I just, apart from the fact that I feel like I'm dying, I'm pretty good.
Okay.
You'll be right.
Fisk
So you're on the
Fisk
mend, are you?
enters the room and he has an odd expression upon his face as he enters. But as he does, it suddenly
Welcome back,
changes
G.
from like this sort of warm, glowing smile to abject horror as he sees the black vile vomit across the floor and all of you looking aghast.
Jesus.
COVID.
Had a small.
Do-
We didn't do
accident.
anything.
Do we put Cage to the sword now?
Possibly soon.
Yeah.
As long as you
Go
use
on,
your
do it.
sword.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Dunk, I just did a rolled medicine. I was just going to do a medicine check on Cage to see if I could tell what his vital statistics were. Like, is he actually
No,
dying?
he's
'Cause
definitely
he
not
tells
dying.
me he is.
He feels very. His
Okay.
pulse, his heart is vital. His breathing is fine. It seems that this was a momentarily apt
Okay.
Oh, sorry, not apt. Perhaps
Sorry.
could be the word, but momentarily.
Something's stopping him from telling
Something
us about
happened. Something
what he
happened.
was going to tell us.
And
Yeah.
and
So,
and he seems fine. The black vomit, so to speak, is still there. It's a little bit down his chin. There's just a little bit here. Just there. And
okay, let's try an experiment. Can we experiment? Cage, try to tell us more about the dream you had and these powers you were getting.
Oh, I've just totally forgotten about it. I can't even think about what I was talking to you guys about.
Suspicious. Way too suspicious. Hmm. Okay, so Fisk, how did it go? Did you find Lord Vasili's manor?
No.
What did you find? If you
Yes.
say just a brothel, I'll be very disappointed.
I don't want you to be disappointed. And I.
And you didn't think to ask while you were in the brothel about any of this?
Anyway, I got distracted and I didn't see anything.
Right.
all right, we're gonna have a 5-minute break. We're back in 5 minutes. It is now 20:44, and Jesus Christ, Bernard, come on.
Your daughter's in this game. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, and your father doesn't know
Well,
what
you
like
know.
24-hour time is. He goes 19:30, and I go, what time's that?
Yeah. What the? We're not in the army. We're normal
Yeah.
people.
How do you not know that though? Come on,
20:45. That's how Europe operates. Like, you know, if
Yeah,
you were in like
completely.
Talon.
Oh, as soon as you say that, yeah, but I'm not in Europe. That means I have to do a calculation in my head, which
Oh God, you can't
stresses
be
me
that
out.
stupid, surely.
All I want to know is the time.
You can't be as
24
So
stressed.
it's now
by now.
20:45 at
Can't-
exactly 20:50, which is 8:50
We'll be back.
p.m. for Bernard. We're back
Or
on,
11:50
and
for me.
those of you who are not back shall suffer.
Okay. See you soon.
Bye.
That's really cool. It puts like half your phone with your background, Tim. Can't hear you. I think
Sorry, mate. I was just missing. What is that?
when you're holding your phone up like that, it puts the background into the phone, so it's like you got like a really cool case. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. How you been going?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. It's been a fucking full-on week, so yeah. But anyway, but the good news is it looks like my friend with the brain tumor might actually, might have had a slightly more positive than the 1 to 8 weeks, 8 weeks if it's successful thing. So yeah, so we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
So that'd be really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope so.
That's rough, man. How long ago did he find out that?
Sunday, his wife took him to hospital because she thought he might have had a mild stroke, and then Monday they discovered.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a brain
Wow.
tumor, and Friday he had surgery, and today it's his birthday actually, 67, and yeah. Anyway, cool. That's the way cookie crumbles, you know.
Yeah. I know it did. Yeah.
And
I'll
he's
just let you
military,
know
so
after
like I've
had-
rung him up and like I've said, hey dude, this is like the day of his surgery, the morning of surgery. I said, hey Mick, really good news. I found the surgeon a magnifying glass, mate. It's going to fucking help a lot. And it's like, you know, that's the sort of, you know, humour
Yeah.
you need in those circumstances, you know. So,
Oh, for sure, man.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a it's totally different, but my dad, he got diagnosed with leukemia
Oh man,
like
sorry.
only
How long ago was that? Or now?
6 months ago.
Oh, shit.
Maybe 6 months ago or something.
Yeah, it's not
and
different,
then my
dude.
stepdad got diagnosed with prostate cancer. Like, sorry, it's probably really private information to be divulging. But anyway, but like only a couple of months later, it's just. And then my missus' dad was diagnosed with lymphoma like
Jesus.
2 years ago. It's just crazy, you know. Like, I know what that feeling of like back and forwards, wondering what's going on. Kind of feels like
Yeah.
it's definitely a rough time, man.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
good. Wow. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Tim.
Oh,
All right.
I'm yeah. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Say. What are you going to say?
It's more just like letting you know that I know kind of what you're going through, and if you ever want to chat about it, man, always
No, that's
down
cool.
to chat.
It's, yeah, no. Look, I've got a lot of support. Plus, I'm now getting a nanny, so apparently there's a
Oh,
scale,
sweet.
but yeah, there's a scale between 1 and hot Brazilian. You just got to get just below divorce, and then everything works out. So,
Have you have you watched that? What's the show? Tiger King.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've
You know
seen.
the
Yeah,
guy.
that's.
What's his name?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's
The
right.
bloke.
Yeah. The bloke with the nanny. Yeah,
Terrible.
no,
Terrible.
that's not happening. No.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
avoid.
avoid. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like there's a scale of nannies between 1 and hot Brazilian, and you just got to find the one
Yeah.
that's just below divorce, and then you're fine. So,
It's
but yeah, no. So that's But plus, like she's sort of the plan for the nanny will be like 7:30 to 4:30. So I won't even really see her. But yeah, no,
Sweet.
that'd be good, and we'll do like 6 months of that. Just when Rach gets back next week, that'll just help, you know. So. All right, let's crack on. It is actually 2 minutes past the appointed hour, and Maddie is getting out the garrote wire there, it would appear. So we better crack on. Okay, back to the action.
The what?
The garrote. You just look like you had a wire there, so we're just all like a little bit more alert.
Oh, yeah. Just charging you up. Get it? The charging cord.
What are we on? Are we on your Mac or your?
Yes, my Mac. That is all I own.
Right. It's all right. As opposed to your father, who. Anyway.
Spent $200 on a mouse. Yep.
And it's having tea. All right, Maria, Nikki, you guys, I hope you're back. You're in the room. The pillow fight's over. There's been some weird shit going on. What are you guys going to do? Bernard.
What is
Fisk has
Maria
just
eating?
walked back into the room and has been aghast by the vision that is before him. Holy smack.
Well, all that black stuff is in his room.
Oh, it's in our room.
Is it? In our room? I thought Tim went back to his room.
He came back
Yeah, and then
into
he
our
came
room
back.
to tell him about the dream and then
Oh.
threw up in our room.
Dude.
I know, we're going to have to go sleep in their room. Swap rooms.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
That's just my room now.
You and the girls.
Or just sleep in the hallway, eh?
Anyway,
Tim's
we're on.
vomited in his bed. Now he gets to sleep in it.
Maybe the I'm trying to remember who's running this tavern that we're staying in.
Danica.
Danica and
Maybe-
her
Danica.
husband Erwin Martikov.
Maybe we should wake Danica up and see if there's some help to be found in this place.
You mean medical help?
Medical help.
Mm.
Magical help. Is
Dunk,
it
do we
medical
know-
or magical? I think it seems magical to me.
Both.
So Maria,
Mm-hmm.
are we seeing you anytime soon, or are you doing something like with
I'm
wax?
sparing you my eating my wrap.
Right.
You'll see him in a sec.
Okay, cool.
Wheel.
So, do we know where Danica and her husband sleep? Are they in the tavern or are they outside of the tavern, Dunk?
Don't know if I can really answer that. None of you have really looked to see where they might sleep.
Can I do a what is it? History check to just see if I'm aware if they've ever told me. I'll just remember.
Yeah, they haven't told you where their rooms are. It's not that kind of tavern, Maria.
Bugger. Well, you never know. You know,
Did
when you
show
come
us
in,
around?
it's that whole, if you ever need help, come and knock on my door. It's this.
Apparently
Okay.
not.
Well, okay. Well, we'll go for a look. Maybe Wolfrill and I will see if we can find Danica.
It's got to be better than being locked up in a room with this black stuff. Sorry, Cage. Get you some help.
I might, while they're all, I might just going to creep around the inn a bit now that it's late. Fisk's
Oh,
going to
will
wander
you?
off
Okay.
and do a recce of the inn, stealthily.
Oh my God.
What?
So
What you say stealthily every single time. I feel like it's not a word, but you just say it every time. You can't just say I walk around the inn. You go I stealthily walk around the inn. But it's not
do.
I. You also say Fisk in the third person.
I am Fisk.
Yeah, but you say Fisk does this. You are Fisk. You don't need to say Fisk does this. Bernard's
Fisk
not doing
sometimes.
shit.
Fisk likes to do things in third person.
You're like Terry from
as seen in the
Nine.
previous expedition. That's right.
Yeah.
Terry
So,
loves yogurt.
Okay.
So Fisk,
Yep.
you can move
If I
no
go
more than
back-
30 feet at a time and stop wherever you
Yeah.
stop at the end of 30 feet and wait for me to get my attention back to you before you do anything else. The rest of you, Starfire, are you heading downstairs or are you heading, where are you heading? As you're
Wolfrill and
aware,
I
when
were
you
going
go
to find
outside,
Danica.
when you go outside your rooms,
Mhm.
you're looking down to the dark tap room below. Opposite you, with stairs leading up from the tap room, is another sort of balcony with two doors to the west and one to the south that you have seen. The rooms that you are occupying along the southern sector of the hotel, obviously you know what's in those. And the door to the north of where Wolfrill is now leads outside, and you would need to then either gain access to the tavern below, which is now, you would assume, but not necessarily, locked up. As the hour's now about 12:40 p.m. As the
Shall we go and see if it's locked up? Maybe look for an external entrance to their...
Yeah.
abode.
Yeah.
Is there a storm?
And at that particular point, the sky brightens, and a crash of lightning echoes throughout the town.
That's not strange at all, is it?
Maybe I should practice something. Okay. Let's head down and see if the tap room is locked up.
Yeah, let's go. I'll follow.
Okay, as you go out into the rain, the thing that strikes you the most is the rain feels warm compared to the cold that surrounds you. As you open the door, you are met with envelopment of cold, but as the rain starts to splatter upon you, it is almost warm. Making your way down the stairs without slipping, you can turn to the right and begin to move towards the opening of the door.
Okay. Is there anything to be seen in the rain?
Give me a perception
in the
check.
Street?
So I'm just, sorry, Nikki, I'm just moving you down to the bottom of the stairs on the ground level. You should be able to see that.
Okay. That roll?
Oops.
Yep. There's nothing odd to see. The skies have certainly opened, which is you've come to notice as a regular occurrence. It's not unnatural. The lightning striking across the sky, hitting particularly to the lake to the north. There's a lot of lightning that seems to be striking that lake Saravocic. Kind of sounds like that. To the north of Velaki that you saw as you entered the town. You can quickly make your way to the covering of the room, but it's certainly there's no one about, and it's certainly wet and cold, except the rain's strangely warm. No one's going with you, I assume?
Me.
Starfire was with me.
I'm right behind her.
Okay, you kind of disappeared. I'm not sure where you've gone.
Oh. I'm just trying to move my token across.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, hang on. I'll get you there. Alright, both of you are there. Wait, just a sec. There you go. You should both be now on the bottom of the map. I'm at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah, ground floor.
Shall we walk to around the tavern and see if there's a back door?
Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we'll find Danica or where they live.
This warm rain is really weird.
It is really weird, but I don't know why.
Hot clouds?
Seems very strange.
So I'm going to head around I assume these are windows. Is there a
These.
door?
Yep, they're windows.
Yeah.
Yep. You can peer in them and give me a perception check when you do.
Okay. Does Starfire see anything?
Looking in the windows, with the sheets of lightning that are sort of flashing, particularly into the lake to the north, you see what appears to be like a kitchen, but there's no one in there.
Who's that?
Oh,
Hey, that's the kid.
is it? Hi, kid.
That's
The scary dragon says, "Hi, child."
Come, let me eat you. No, sorry, meet you.
What? Why are you out? Who are you? Are you staying with my parents?
Are your parents Danica and
Yes, I
are you a
am
Matikov?
Brahmatikov. Why are you in our land here? This is our property. Are you guests of my parents? Are you here?
Is it
at
from
the
Matikov?
tavern. Yes, yes, we are.
Then you should
And
know
we're
that it
looking
is
for help.
dangerous
One
to
of our
be. It is dangerous to be out at night. You should return to your rooms and the rain. I suggest that you go back to your rooms.
We're actually looking for your mother. We need some help.
My mother and father are asleep.
And why are you out, little one?
He giggles.
Okay.
That's not creepy.
Yeah.
Do you think you could wake your parents up? We need some help for our friend. He's very sick.
I do not think it is wise to wake my parents up at the tonight. Perhaps it is the early hours now. I am heading home now, and he sort of walks now towards these stairs and disappears around the corner. Excuse me.
It's okay. I guess we'll just follow him then.
So he enters into a room and shuts the door behind him.
Helpful.
Okay.
Has he gone into that kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Can we look through this window?
Yeah, sure. He seems to have disappeared.
Oh, damn.
So you catch and you hear a door shut from within, like an internal door.
What was he doing out?
Yeah, he's quite young, isn't he? Maybe he's infected. Maybe he's like Vasily.
Maybe we should get out of this weird rain.
Yeah.
Or should we go to the church? What do you think?
I think it's probably too late for the two of us to walk up to the church alone. I am curious though. Dunk, does this look like the main door? The one that he's gone through into the room?
Just where you are, Starfire. It would be what I would say is one of the servant or working doors. It's not the main entry to the inn. And it clearly, given your limited ability with geometry, is the door to the kitchen that you both were looking at before.
But that's definitely the one the kid went through,
No,
right?
yeah, that absolutely is the one the kid went through. Yeah.
But this is kind of like Downton Abbey. This is the
Yeah.
kitchen entrance. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to test it and see if it's locked.
It's unlocked.
Okay, let's go in.
Okay.
I said, Wolfrel, let's go. We'll get out of the rain and we'll see if we can find Danica, despite the small child saying they're asleep. Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
This room
Token
looks like
doesn't
the
wanna
kitchen
move.
of someone who
Yeah,
loves
mine-
to cook. It has piles of pots, walls lined with utensils and shelves of ingredients, and all manner of pleasant odours. 2 lanterns hang above a sturdy pine work table in the middle of the clutter. A cold pot sits upon the hearth that has orange embers still below it.
What's in the pot?
So, Maddie, you on Discord? You all good?
Mhm.
That's okay. No, I do that to my son because he plays and he's on Discord chatting to chicks. You chatting to guys? What's going on?
Oh yeah, I'm always chatting up them gamer guys.
Gamer guys, just be careful. Don't chat my son up. That just
Yeah.
yeah. In our in-person games, he's always and so son, what's going on? He goes, oh yeah, and he's really good at covering. He's really good at getting that step up. It's a skill. It'll do him well for corporate business meetings later in life, but yeah, right now.
I'm gonna be the worst lawyer ever. I'm really bad at lying. Even when I was a kid, Mum used to be like, "Have you brushed your teeth?" And I'd be like, "Yeah," and she'd be like, "Are you lying?" And I'd be like, "Yep." Gotta go. Bye.
Got to get over that.
Yeah, gotta move on from that. That's the way it works.
Um,
Alright, so Wolfrol and Starfire are in the kitchen. What
Just
would you
gonna-
like to do? You see that there are 2 doors. One
Yep.
immediately to the south, just here. And
This one?
Yep, that you just went through there. Okay.
Sorry, I'm having issues with my token, like the subtlety
me
of
too.
movement.
I know, the subtlety of movement.
Oh,
I
bite
know.
me.
Yeah. So that goes into the bar, clearly, as you have just opened
As I push the door open to have a look. Yep.
Correct.
Was that the door we saw closing after he went through?
We can't hear you very well, Nikki. You either need a mic or something. Yeah.
Sorry. Was the door we saw just closing after he walked through the kitchen when we looked through the window?
Sorry, say again.
Or was when we looked through the window after the boy went in, is that the door that we saw closing behind him?
See, that's a really good try there because I'd said that you didn't see, you heard an internal door shut. I know.
Yeah.
It's just those
Nice try though.
minor points.
One of those sounds.
It's just those what
Yeah.
can I say? But yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. This door I've tried to open is open, right? It's not locked. So, Dunk, I'm just going to walk through here.
And you're inside the bar. It's
Okay,
empty.
and
it has a smell of stale alcohol.
Okay, and who is that I see ahead of me in the corridor?
Oh, there's no one there. Seriously, I can either just move them all to the GM layer because I didn't kind of plan on you guys doing that.
Okay.
Or just ignore that there's absolutely no one in there. So I'll just move them all to the layer.
Okay, I'll just call out for Danica to see if she happens to be around here. So
She's
this
not.
is the tap room.
Oh,
nope.
We don't want to get Wolfrol.
Okay.
Right, they should all have disappeared now.
Cool.
They're gone.
Yeah, excellent.
Should we go up the other stairs and see those doors at the top? Or do you want to check out this room behind us?
Yeah, let's
Let's-
look into the wine room, right? We think it is.
We think it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look. Make sure there's no vampires in there. Will that door open?
Yes, it does.
Oops.
Are there any vampires?
This hallway contains 3 curtain alcoves, as well as a larger area stuffed with wine barrels. It seems to be like a wine store.
Hmm.
And as you progress in, you begin to see that there are double doors to the south.
Mm. Are they locked?
As you approach Wolfrall, you see that there is like a wooden bar that holds the doors shut, locks them, and secures them from the inside.
Mm. Can I hear anything on the other side of the doors?
Give me a perception check.
Which turn?
There's just the rain.
Mm.
I say we've tried to find Danica. We tried to help Cage. Maybe we just go back. We're not having much luck. What do you reckon?
Wolfrall?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Now, Maddie, let's just cut to Maddie, Cage, and Fisk. Why are you guys doing that? What are you guys doing? You're in bed. You're in bed, not in bed with Irina, but in bed next to Irina. And I don't think there's anyone else in your room. There's Irina and you, and that's it. The other 2 have disappeared.
And the
Bernard.
black spew.
Yep, Bernard. You and Cage are in the same room.
No, I left
I'm in the
to
room.
scout around the
Yeah, you're back by
the tavern.
You're back by now. Oh, so you're scouting around the tavern.
No, inside the tavern itself. So I've gone back down to go into the main area and to stealthily.
So you're at the outside. So your ability to get back in is. So I'm just moving you to the ground floor. So it's raining. There's lightning, and the dirt's turning to mud. Where would you like to go? Well, you work that out. Maddie and Cage, are you guys doing anything?
I'm getting. Irina and I are getting ourselves out of this vomit ass room, and we're going to the other room.
Right.
And we tell Cage to go clean up his shit. Take your socks off, go clean up your vomit, not our problem.
I like it.
We're going to have to give Danica a lot of money for this.
So what happens is, Cage, do you go into the other room? Do you swap rooms?
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll start cleaning it up.
Cool. So
Irina
goes, this is a good thing. That is, I do not know what to even say. It's black shit everywhere. It's like, after a good week on the red wine, everything is black. It is not good. You need to go get your shit checked.
We sorted my eye out. We got the patch.
Yeah, you got the patch, but your eye is exactly as it was. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Your eye's still gross.
You can't see it, so it's not gross. It's masked.
And Maddie, just check you've seen that message. Yeah. Cool. Okay. All right. Fisk, back to you. You come to the door and it's locked.
So I'm just locked. I'm just gonna see if I can pick the lock.
There's not really a lock. They're just shut and obviously barred with a massive piece of wood on the other side. But you could,
Yeah,
you
all right,
can give me like a thieves' tools check. You might be able to somehow jimmy the piece of wood over, like on a 27 out of
Alright.
30. Yeah.
It's okay if I can't. I'll just continue around. How do I?
Right, Cage, you doing anything while Fisk is clearly clicking away at the lock?
I was just cleaning up that room, pretty much cleaning up
Pretty
the
much,
crap that's
yeah.
there.
As you pick it up, it's sort of a very sticky
Oh, yuck.
and tar-like, but it's relatively easy to clean up, unless you dispose of it
good.
into the chamber pot that's provided under each bed. It strikes you that it was more vigorous than you had anticipated for something that you...
Viscous?
Viscous. Sorry, correct.
Viscous.
Thanks, Maria. I'm glad.
Sorry,
I
was just struggling with
I wish
that
you were
word.
in my study group. You know, more viscous.
Ah, yes, thick liquid.
Yep.
We love it.
I knew what you meant.
Thanks.
Yep.
It's okay. It's been a big week.
That's so gross. Do you think you maybe vomited like tar?
You're not there, Maddie. You're in the other room.
I know, I'm just internally monologuing. It's
Right.
fine.
That's right.
Okay, Fisk, what are you doing outside? Have you worked it out yet? You've done a 12
Yeah, I just
with
have a
thieves'
plan. If
tool.
it's obviously it's bad, I'll just keep moving around, seeing if I can find another way in.
As you get down to the doors around here, you find that they are indeed open, unlocked. Whether that's an error or just a natural occurrence, you are unsure.
I'll slip into that door.
Okay. Wolf rule. Starfire. Let's come to you.
Yep.
You've
Yes.
entered in and you've seen that there's these vats of wine surrounded by you. Suddenly, one of the door bursts open and this figure struts in. You can take any kind of offensive action. Do you want to roll for initiative?
Yeah.
What figure?
It's uncertain. It's this hooded
Definitely.
figure. It's just like stepped straight in. The door is like burst open and this figure is just like sort of furtively come in through the door. And it's like standing in the corridor looking at you.
I squint and go, is that you, Fisk?
It's Fisk.
Okay. Can I get an initiative roll from you,
Hush.
please, Starfire?
And my initiative is appalling.
I don't know. I tried to roll, but so's mine.
Alright. Fisk, as you burst in, you see two furtive figures crouching.
I didn't burst. I slipped
As
in.
you slipped in
Mate, I'm no bar.
for the second time this evening, you've found yourself confronted
Why? That was very extremely unnecessary. Yuck.
What's going on?
Maddie?
You know exactly
Fisk
what's
could
going
have been
on.
like furtively.
You sick man.
This is D&D.
Ugh.
This is PG. Can we just keep it clean, please, Maddie? It's okay.
Ugh.
As you've anyway. So what do you want to do, Fisk? I'll just leave it at that.
I'm just slipping in quietly. I obviously noticed them, and I'll whisper.
Do you shut the door?
It's me, Fisk.
Right.
Yes, I do.
You shut.
Do you whisper or do you use silent speech that you have as a racial trait to utilize your character to its full potential?
I'm talking.
Just letting you know it's an option.
Which Marie has decided not
So what
not
are you
to
doing
do
here?
with her cat. Just letting you know.
She's falling asleep.
What are you doing here, Fisk?
I'm just doing a recce of the whole tavern. I'm a bit suspicious.
What are you suspicious
So-
of? We've just seen one of the kids wandering around outside at night.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't had a really good look around this tavern, so I thought I'd just do it now while Cage is disintegrating.
That's probably a really good plan.
Have
I
you
would
found
prefer the
anywhere
term
good to hide the
liquefying.
body?
At his rate of decay, by the time we go up,
Yes.
Maddie will have cleaned him up.
good.
So I'm just trying to. The front door was locked, so I'm just trying to find a back way into the main tavern area.
Let us show you the way.
I'll follow you.
What's going on there? Okay. I would accept my token is very...
Yeah, they're very slow.
Hmm.
I think Duncan's music slowed everything down.
My music has not slowed everything down. There's only one light. Oh my god. Roll20's dealing with the entire world suddenly have to shift to their platform due to COVID. So anyway. My excuse. So Wolfrel, you're back in the kitchen, is that correct? Or have you not just moved forward into the corridor?
Yeah, back in the kitchen. Fisk said he was looking for a way into the tap room.
Right. As you move in there, Fisk,
So
you
we'll
see
show
that
him
the
the door.
kitchen, there's some sort of dim glowing embers in the fireplace immediately opposite the door you've come in. The room has a sort of very warmly herby smell, good cooking smells, kind of like garlic bread, really. You notice there's a door to the west and there's a door to the south on about 10 feet away.
Yeah. I'll go and listen at the door to the south.
Okay. Starfire, what are you doing? You're in with the barrels. Roll me a perception
Yeah,
check, please.
I'm
Fisk.
just trying to come out. My token's just been slow, so I'm out now. I'm in the kitchen.
You notice Fisk leaning up against the door that you entered before, listening tentatively at it.
Okay.
I'll let them know
I
that I'm
still
going to
need that perception
try
check,
to...
please, Fisk.
Oh, sorry. There you want one.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Get a splinter in your ear.
You think you can hear some footsteps
Been drinking,
on the
huh?
other side. They're very faint, but you're convinced that there are footsteps on the other side walking towards the door, getting closer and closer and closer.
I'll move back.
What are you going to do?
We were just in there.
I've
was
moved
no one-
What are you
back.
going to do?
I've moved back.
Yes, and that's it.
Crouched behind the table near the fire.
You see Starfire and Fisk, you see him suddenly move back. You see him look furtively between you and the door as if something's approaching. Something terrible.
What's going on?
Evil. He moves back against the wall, crouches against it. What are you both going to do?
And I hush. I can hear some noises.
I'll have a listen. Or maybe I won't. Maybe if it's that close, maybe we should go outside, out through this door.
This one.
It's alright, Bernard. I know it's it's 9:29. It's okay. Mum says you're allowed to stay up for another 30 minutes. You'll be okay. You'll get a sleep in.
Could be Danica. That's who we were looking.
It might be Danica.
I'll open the door.
Wolfel steps over and opens
Be.
the door. Fisk, are you readying anything? Bow, knife?
Yep, my bow's ready, and I'm crouched down.
Okay. Give me another perception check, please, Fisk. Clarity comes across you. You realise that it was just the wood creaking in response to the wet on the roof above, echoing through the chamber of the tap room. You see Wolfrel step forward, opening the door.
Oh, hello.
Alert. She pulls it back and looks into the darkness that is the tap room. You realise that you perhaps have been foolish because you rolled like a 1 and then a 20.
1.
A 1 and a 20. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's extreme.
And you realise that there is
Be
nothing
alert,
to be
but not alarmed.
worried about. The tap room is only full of wolfrels at this particular point. Okay, Cage and Ia, are you guys doing anything? Tim, you've obviously snuck off something. Maddie?
I was having a snooze
You're having a snooze.
on in the game. I'd gone to my room because isn't it night?
Right. Yeah, it is.
Yes,
It's like 1:30 a.m.
In the early hours now.
Yep. So I'd shut off and I was having a sleep while everyone was out and about after I'd cleaned up.
Okay.
Yeah,
No problem.
I will second that motion. That sounds pretty smart, to be honest.
So, Starfire, you've stepped outside.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Yep. If I hear no sounds of battle, I'll step back in, and I've just got to disappear for a second to put some medication in my cat's eye. Hang on.
Excellent. I love how we keep it real. Like, let's just keep it at a level of real. That's like cat eye medicine. Okay, Fisk, over to you.
All right. I'll follow Wolfrel into the tavern proper, the tap room.
Yeah. So what you begin to realise is that these barrels here that enter the tap room, you could squeeze past and go into the area where you entered. So it's as if this area back here is of particular, I guess, not interest, but where you are, you can access the barrels of the sort of wine storage area where the double doors to the south you came through, Fisk. But there is absolutely no sign of the young child that Wolfrel you met before.
I wonder if he went upstairs where we think
do
that
a-
they live.
Can I do a search around that
Sure.
area?
What are you looking for?
Whether there's any strange trapdoors type thing, like any things that are moving.
Yeah,
or
give me an
around the
investigation.
barrels
Give me an
as it goes out the
investigation.
back.
Yeah, it's pretty stock standard. There's some curtains behind the barrels, immediately to your west. You can see the barrel there in a chamber, but the curtain falls behind it. There's nothing else of interest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna tell Wolfrel that I'm heading out here.
Out where?
Out into the tavern proper. I'm going to go up the stairs on the inside.
Okay. I'll wait down here so I don't...
And see if I can stealth up there and see if I can see anything.
Okay. Move yourself to the bottom of the stairs, my man. Okay, so you should now be at the next map. What is hell is that?
Not yet.
Is that you, Maria?
It's like a
Is that you,
storm.
Maria? Have you moved into a different room? You have moved into a different room.
What?
You're in a different room.
No, I'm in the same room. Sorry, I just came back. It just ended badly with me and the cat.
Okay. Someone's breathing very heavily.
No, this probably you can hear the shower upstairs.
No, it's not a shower sound. It's a
Maybe
heavy
it's
breathing
me. Hang
sound.
on. I did just wrestle with the cat.
Yeah, put it up near your eye. That's where I'd go.
How's that? Move the mic up.
No, I don't think it was you. I think it was Tim. Perfectly honest, I'm going for Tim.
It's definitely not me. I was on mute,
Right,
so that's all good.
Okay, so Fisk, you're at the
Awkward.
you're at the bottom of the stairs. You're about to move up.
Yeah, I'm gonna creep up the stairs and listen at the first door.
Okay, we'll creep up the stairs and give me a perception check at the first door.
I creeped up 5 minutes ago.
That one seemed particularly close. So, Fisk, have I got a perception from you? Hang on, sorry, just...
Try it again.
Guys, I've just got to go off and see my daughter. She's yelling. Just one sec. Just amuse yourself.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to bail because I have to be up so early tomorrow. I'll let Dunk know when I get back, when he gets back.
We'll let you know if you liquefy any further.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Feel free to kill me if you find it quite scary.
As long as you don't attack us, we'll keep
If
trying
you
to
end
help
up doing murderous rage, we'll have to.
Look, I will try my best not to attack anyone.
We could always take you in the chamber pots to the church.
I should have used that tar that I threw up to black my eye out, now that I think about it.
I don't know if I'd be putting that back in myself.
No, just on the
that's
goggles.
gross.
Ah. Oh, how's your week been, Maria?
Horrendous. Too much work, too much assignment stuff, assignment stress. How about you? Saving the planet? Doing anything exciting? Is work letting you?
Not a lot.
That bad?
Yeah. It's not great. But had a nice trip to Noosa yesterday. Went and had a nice lunch up there and
Oh, cool. Nice is good.
got it out in the garden today.
Gardens are always good.
Should be.
I can't believe that it's probably going to be like another 4 years or so of this hanging around, this COVID crap. Hey, 5 years, who knows? It's unreal.
5 years, jeez Louise.
Could be.
That's a fairly
There'll
conservative.
be another virus by then.
Yep, could be. I was listening to some epidemiologist saying that. Yeah, well, I was listening to an epidemiologist saying that we should actually be thankful that our pandemic is such a light one. I was like, Jesus.
A light one?
Yeah.
Well, compared to things like MERS or SARS and stuff like that, or Ebola, it's really like got quite a low mortality
if it'd
rate.
been Ebola, God.
Yeah, or MERS, or I think MERS or SARS was like 8% or something. I don't know.
Can you imagine if it had been something like Ebola then?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd be wearing a mask
SARS
for
was
sure.
quite high, wasn't it?
Like all the time out here. I bought myself some masks with the filters.
Oh yeah, I've got one too. We'll probably have to wear them soon.
At some point. Yeah.
You have to wear them here now into shops.
Where's that?
Do you?
I've got very cute colours.
Whereabouts do you have to wear them now into shops?
Yeah, I have a nice light blue. Yeah, we've had to wear them for a couple of weeks. Hang on, I'll see if I can get my video to work without breaking up. Look, this is one of them. Do you like?
Hey guys.
Cute, right?
Hey.
Right.
And then I have a stripy one, and I have a navy one.
Damn,
Very
I can't
good.
see.
Hey.
So at this particular point. Yep.
Hey, Dunk, I'm probably going to have to bail because I've got to get up so early in the morning.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I need to bail because 3-year-old's not going back to sleep. So, thanks everybody. What we'll do, I had spent 2 hours today prepping for what I thought you guys would do. Can I just say that you guys?
Of course we didn't. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is what I love it. It's fantastic. I can't believe we spent 2 hours doing this, and it's so rich, and fantastic. And some of you might have some regrets, but there we go. Interesting. much interesting. I'm sorry. Like I said, I wasn't particularly well prepared, but you guys have made that very easy for me tonight by lurking around the tavern, so thank you for that. But I will have to call it there. We're just over 2 hours for tonight, so another 2 weeks or so, I guess. Is that okay for everybody?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep, cool.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone. I am can I just say I am
Thanks, guys.
absolutely
That was
loving
fun.
DMing this game. It is so different to what D&D was for me as a child. And even recently, it is just, wow. DMing this is just such a challenge and so enjoyable. So thanks very much, everyone.
Thank you.
No,